Hi guys, and welcome to making wax melt favours. So this one's very special to me because one of my closest friends asked to have some wax melt favours for her wedding. So this was basically for the wedding party, which was to follow sort of 4 weeks after the wedding. As you'll see at the end, I was able to use a photo from the wedding as the label for the wax melts. Anyway, if you followed me for a while, you will know that I use a coconut and soy wax blend for my wax melts. And basically what I'm doing here is filling up 2 metal jugs to then put on the stove so that the wax can melt whilst I get all of the other equipment ready. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Charlene. I am the owner of Emadore, and I make wax melts, reed diffusers, room sprays and candles now. Welcome and thanks for joining. So like I said before, I make sure that my wax is melting before I start anything else because that's the thing that takes the longest. And I basically put it on a bain-marie, which I'll show you a bit later on. And whilst that's melting, I set out all of the containers. Now, this is very new to me. I've never done wax melt favours before. And it was interesting just figuring out the process. And because I'd made loads of wax melts before, actually it wasn't too difficult. She asked for 50 wax melts and originally asked for them to be all cashmere plums, and I decided to do majority cashmere plums, so I did about 40 that were cashmere plums and 10 which were black leather and lime, because I wanted to provide something for men. And I'm not saying that men can't like cashmere plums, but when I thought back to the markets that I did last year, actually a lot of good feedback I had from the black leather and lime. So I decided to do 10 of those in green, which turned out to be really, really nice. If you watched my Christmas market vlog, you would have seen that I'd worked with these 4 clamshells before. So these clamshells hold 50 grams of the entire product. So that's fragrance oil and wax combined. And here is my wax melting. Now I like to measure my wax when it's in liquid form instead of solid form. That way it's a lot more accurate when adding the fragrance oil. So once I've added the fragrance oil and the colouring and the mica powder, I'm so sorry I did this off camera because I was in a bit of a rush, but once I've done that, I stir it for at least 2 minutes and then allow it to cool to about, well, between 60 and 65 degrees, no hotter than that and preferably no cooler than that, just to help with the mould release afterwards. So once it solidifies, it's easier to take it out of the container. So once I've added that, I stir for 2 minutes and then I pour directly into the clamshells. I do have some really detailed videos about making wax melts on my channel, so if you want any more information or if you have any questions, I do recommend that you check out those videos first, and if you still don't have your answer, then please feel free to pop your question down below. And I don't think that I mentioned before, but I use a 8% fragrance load. So if you'd like me to make a video on that, please do comment down below and I'll see if I can get that done for you. So I repeat the process for each batch until all of the containers have been filled. Now, because I'm a very last minute person, I was literally making these wax melts on the day of the wedding party. Whilst I had these solidifying, I went ahead and printed off the labels and all of the CLP labels ready for when they had dried. So here are the labels. These labels are Disney inspired. I think they're quite cute. I like them, and the couple do like Disney, hence the Disney inspired photo. So I just went ahead and made sure that I applied the label, the CLP label, to the inside and then the label to the front, and then I added a tiny bow, as I'll show you here. Now these little bows, I bought a pack off of Amazon. I can't remember the price, but I don't think it was that expensive. It must have been about £3 for about 100 bows, and the bows were the colour of the bridesmaids' dresses, hence the green. I did have to rope my daughter in to try and finish off the rest of these because it was taking a lot of time. So while she put on the CLP labels, I did the top labels and the bows and vice versa. So we made a good little team, and in the end they turned out really pretty. Let me know what you think. I really like them, and I think I'll be adding them to my website along with some other designs. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, really appreciate it. Please let me know down in the comments if you have anything specific that you want me to film or talk through, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.